Hi guys, welcome back. This is now issue 62 of Build Your Own Star Wars R2D2. So sorry for the delay. I seem to have had mine about 2 weeks later, or 2.5 weeks later than other members on the Facebook group that I can see. And I did have to chase them, but they said it was dispatched last Wednesday, I think it was. So I got them at the end of last week. So yeah, I'm back. This is issue 62. Looking forward to getting the dome finished. So without further ado, let's crack on and see what's in. Okay, so in this issue, we've got the projector mount, which is this part here. We've got the camera mount, which is metal, which is this part here. We've got 4 shorter lengths of double-sided tape. We've got 3 curved double-sided tape. We've got 2 long double-sided tape. We've got a small piece of the dome panel, and we've also got 2 more of the top dome panels there. And as well as these items that came in issue 62, you're going to need this piece of panel, which came from issue 60, I believe. And back in the day, we're going to need this part here, and this came in issue 1. So yeah, let's crack on. Obviously we're going to need the dome that we've been working on. Right, so we're going to need, I might cut away from some of this because we all, you know, you've seen now how to put these in, and sometimes I struggle getting the backs of the tapes off, so I like to do it live, but I don't want you to be sitting there watching me try and get these bits of tape off, because it's not very interesting viewing. But we'll see how we go. So what we're going to be doing is working on this part here, where you've got this small part and then this larger opening just there, which is pretty much, well, that is the last part at the bottom. So we're going to fit the double-sided tape inside as normal, like we have all the others. So that's one, and then I'll just put the top one in. There we go, like so. You can just see that in there. And then I'm just going to try and peel these off. Now, I don't know if you've ever noticed, like, it's a shame they haven't put like an overhang on the top, because they do at the bottom. You know, you've got plenty of room to take the strip off because of the overhang, but they haven't on the other side. So okay, I've got one out. And that's the second one out. Good. So I've done that. So now we're going to be putting in, which one does it want? Well, either or. So we're going to be putting this DP11 in that came in issue 1, and that is going to go in with the hole next to this existing hole. So it's going to go in like that. So again, I'm just going to pop that in. Like so. So that hole needs to be near that hole. And then we're going to be putting in this last piece here. And you'll notice that there's like an overhang on this side. That is going to match up with this. There's like they've left a gap on the side of that, so that's also how you know it's on the right way. Okay, so we're just going to pop that in there. And that fits lovely. Like so. And then, as I say, on this side, it will sort of go, it will fit nicely in that groove. Okay, so that's that part done. Okie doke, so the next part, we're going to be using all of these other bits of sticky. And this is where I may cut away for a minute while I get all these in position, because it's going to take a while, especially with my fingers, because I've got no nails. I'm really bad at biting my nails, and I shouldn't. But there you go. So it wants us to, let me get this right. So the 4 strips we've got are going to go, let me get my screwdriver. So the strips we need to put in is this one here, directly below this longer point here. So we're going to put a strip there, 1, strip there, 2, 3, and 4. That's how it's got it. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're just going to put these four shorter strips on, hopefully. And it is a bit awkward because you don't really want any overhang. There we go. There's one in. And I'll see you back in a sec when I've fit them all in. Okie doke, so that is that done. That took a little while. I had to get the tweezers out in the end. So you've got, as I say, a strip there, there. I've got a bit there and a bit there, and then I've got the curved pieces in between them. So one there, and there's a curved bit just there. You might just be able to see it there. Okay, so once that is all stuckered up, we're going to be putting this piece in from issue 60. And that is going to go into this hole here. So again, if you take this longer piece here, it's going to go to the left of that. And again, I'm just going to pop it in. and just hold that in there like so, and that's that piece. Okay, and then these other two are going to follow on the right. So they're going to go in this one and this one. Oh. So there we go, that's that one in place, and then the next one following that one. There we go. And that'll be that like so. Okay, so once that's done, we're going to move away from that part at the moment. And we need to get the dome frame in. And this shouldn't obviously be in at the moment, I was just going ahead. Okay, so we will need the camera mount and two short screws which were supplied in issue 61. So if you remember, we had this little packet and in there are two shorter screws. We're going to be needing those. And I assume these other screws may possibly be for the other mount, but we'll see. Okay, so this is going to be fitting where these two round holes are. Directly under, do you see that, the smaller hole, there's two screw holes here, and that is going to go in facing down. I'm so sorry, it's difficult for you to see. There you go. You see it, it's going to face down just like that underneath that smaller hole. And so I'm going to load the screw up. Then I should be able to show you better. There we go. So it should look like that. So you'll have the smaller hole and then this bracket will be sticking up like so. Okay, so that's that part done. Yeah, so again, from issue 61, we're going to need two of the long screws and two of the nuts, which we're going to be attaching this part here So this is the projector mount. Okay, and that is going to go next to where we've just put this. Let me just move your camera a bit. There you go. So yeah, that's the mount we've just fitted, and the projector mount is going to go in those two holes to the right of that. And it wants us to put a nut in the hole. It's shaped so you can see, and then it's going to be flipped over. This might be quite difficult, so let me just load the screw up and bring this over. So yeah, it's just going to go in there like so. So yeah, hold the nut in with your other finger, and then we're going to screw in from the top like so, and then we're going to do the same for the other side. So again, a long screw from issue 61 and a nut. Well, which is easier said than done. There we go. Try and hold that in if you can. And there we go, tighten them up. And we should have that. So that is the projector mount now installed. Looking good. And then from the top, you should have something that looks a bit like that. Yeah, I was just checking. So if you turn it upside down, if you look through the bigger hole, you should see those two prongs sticking up. Okie doke. So that completes issue 62. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and I shall see you for issue 63 shortly. Take care.